is, why are we allowing them to block the streets?
Yes.
So it's a delicate balance of people's First Amendment rights and then, like, you know, allowing cars to move through. This is not like a one-way situation. Like, there are other ways to get people from McAdam off and on McAdam. So as of right now, we're not going to enact anything to, like, prevent people from being in the roadway while they're practicing their First Amendment right. We are asking them to not be in the street if they can. That may change, but as of right now, they're allowed to take up the street space because they're practicing their First Amendment right to protest. We don't want to infringe on that right when there's not a major issue of cars coming to hit them. Because this is not a major roadway right here. And people can get around them easily.
Okay.
And they're also having their own porters to help guide traffic out of the way.
Okay. In the past, I know, like in the 2020 riots, people were being arrested. Or maybe it was riots before that, but I know in the past there were, like, I think maybe after Trump was elected in 2016, I attended some events that were going on, like, in the downtown area, and it was a very hard line about if you step off of the sidewalk, you will be arrested. So has the policy changed, or?
I don't know. So again, it's not like people couldn't get arrested for being in the street. We're just not going to arrest people for being in the street right now. If we're ever going to do that, we will make an announcement. Hey, we are going to make arrests for people who are in the street. Anyone that wants to leave the street can leave the street, and they won't be arrested. This is not an issue. This is not a major roadway for us, right? There are ways for people to get around. There are corkers that the protesters are providing to move traffic. So that's alleviating a lot of that issue.
Is that a decision that the mayor is making, or
I think we're making this at a day-by-day, minute-by-minute basis.
Who's making the decision?
Our CMIC, so our commander of this incident right now.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is by name. I know that we have
CMIC.
Yeah.
Is it Bob Day or?
No, so the chief doesn't necessarily run every single one of these. He will have like a commander, a captain, or somebody in a position that will do that and then relay the information to him, because he doesn't need to be doing all of that stuff. He's doing other things, managing other stuff.
So does the CMIC answer to Bob Day then?
Yes, everyone at the end of the day will answer to him, because he is the chief of police.
Okay.
At the end of the day, he's the one that needs to rubber stamp everything. But again, just like any organization, both governmental and non-governmental, the CEO, right, in that sense, isn't making every day-to-day thing. They have an overarching thing, and they're making sure that the people that are under them have the ability to make decisions on their own without having to check in with them, because they believe that they're making the right decision.
I see. Okay. So does Bob Day answer to the mayor?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So ultimately, the mayor is at the top of the hierarchy as far as all decisions here.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Because the mayor is like the head of the city.
So if the mayor said you need to not let people be in the street at all, you guys would carry that out and make
We would
arrests.
figure out the most like equitable way to carry out that.
I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we tried to do like a women's rights free speech event in Portland a couple of years ago, and we were told by city leadership that we would have to purchase it was like thousands of dollars in permits and like insurance and all this stuff. And so does Antifa have a permit or insurance still?
So I wouldn't say these people are Antifa. I don't know. They haven't told us who they are. Right?
I mean, come on.
I know.
I'm related to Bin Laden and Pol Pot. The government called me Timothy McVeigh, and I've been to North Korea.
I would say that
and our
the people that
federal
are
government
here
is evil, and our local government is incompetent. This motherfucker could not get a car out of traffic, and he's too big of a bitch to do anything while I punked him right now. They're incompetent. All we have is our.
Can you make arrests for disorderly conduct?
Yeah, and so we have in the past,
Fuck
right?
the police.
But we're not necessarily going to do that all the time. We want to be sparing on when we're enacting certain things.
You only go after the jaywalkers,
and so,
right? Because they detained the jaywalkers.
We only go after a dad
for
bod.
nothing else but jaywalking. Nothing else but jaywalking.
Fucking dad bod till I was fucking 40.